Hi, I'm Cyaneink, and today I have you the new Roman Szmal mini urban sketcher set, and I have the filled one here, also have the empty one. I got the orange and gold, and this is really new release. It's sold out in many online stores, but if you wait, you probably will get yours. I will link the sources I got this from in the description. I got mine from the PaperConcept. I have ordered them before, and they ship really fast, and it was like under a weekend it was on my hands. And first thing I want to point out is the size, because I think it's like the most important factor in this palette. It's mini. This is your regular 12 size watercolor box, and it's like 2/3 of it. The height is the same, and like the thickness is the same. It's just like chopped here, and it still holds 12 half pans. How they do that is that there's a mid-led row, and it has the standard flaps and the palette on the top. I want to point out what I had, and this wasn't like this when it arrived, but it was actually worse. It was pointing up and sharp. I will show the recording from the stream where I unboxed this. So it was like sharp. So it was manufacturing defect, but I just like bended it myself. You will also see that on the stream if you watch that. It has a standard insert. Bottom is not flat. There's those wells that you can use for mixing. And there's the thumb ring. And it closes up. Also, no sharp edges. These are nicely rounded. It's your standard, like what these type of boxes go. So it's thin metal, not too heavy, quite light. So quality is like really regular for these type of palettes. And there's the logo. It was available in 4 different colors. This one is apricot, and also I have the gold here. Then there was blue and pink. I was a bit sad that there wasn't black available. That's really common palette color, and I feel that's like classic. But let's go with the filled one, because it's like we have more things to talk here. They come in these nice cardboard boxes, no plastic. And here are what colors it includes. It has nickel lasso gold, aquarus orange, Cyaneink red, French ultramarine, cobalt sea blue, autumn green, shadow violet, and burnt sienna brownish. And also added mine, what I'm going to add here. When you get the filled palette, pans are not wrapped, so you can like just open it up and it's ready to go. That's quite nice. I actually don't like when they wrap the pans, because it takes so much time to take them out of the wrap, and then you have to paint these little things. The color, I made a little color guide here, and you can see little swatches of these colors. Color selection is really nice. I made a little mixing chart here, and I only include the first 6 colors, because I feel these are less used for mixing, and they kind of produce more like results you can expect. Like shadow violet is a really dark violet, and burnt sienna is like really milk brown. So here you can see that the warm red you are looking is somewhere here. So with the aquarish orange mixed with the queen red, you can get the warm red. There's really nice neutral here with the aquarish orange and with the ultramarine. It's like really dark neutral, really close to like paint gray, which is usually included in the palettes. There's nice purple also with red and blue. And then there's more muted purple. There's a lot of greens. There's a lot of greens on this area, because there's like your mixed green, and then there's 2 blues, so you get a lot of greens here. So definitely for urban sketching, if you paint some kind of landscape, this would be a really great palette for that. So I did test painting with this palette, and palette worked really well. I picked it up cafeteria in my town. It's really like beautiful architectural building, really old, and the color is like muted salmon type of color, which is quite hard to mix in this palette because all of the colors are quite bright. But I noticed the burnt sienna worked really well. Also, I use the shadow violet a lot with the orange to get my muted colors. Only thing I was missing was the sky color because I didn't want the sky granulate that much, but all my blues were granulating, so I had to kind of like live with that. And some of the color combinations were a bit like unbalanced because the burnt sienna was quite weak and the aquarius orange is really strong. Same with the queen red and the shadow violet. I felt I need to use a lot of burnt sienna to like combat that. But I like the palette. I like it's more affordable than these small ones. They are similar in size. I like the palette. It's like unique design, and I like that it's affordable, especially if you get it empty from the PaperConcept, because PaperConcept is Polish-based online store, and Roman Szmal is also Polish-based. So I find that was the like cheapest I could get it, and I feel it's good palette. And color selection is a bit tricky. If you are beginner, it might give you some trouble because you are missing many of the regular colors, but if you are more experienced painter, I think you would enjoy really of this palette because it's not your usual color selection with like splitted primary or anything like that. And it probably worked really well on the plein air setup. Sadly, it's so cold in Finland right now that I couldn't paint outside, but I like try to use it in similar setting. If I have only like negative about the palette is that the other palette I had this thingy here, so it wasn't painted that well. And I would like to have, maybe because all of the palettes have the same color selection, I would maybe like to have a different color selection. Maybe because if they would have different color selection, I would get all of them. But because they all have same, I just got one. And yeah. So that is what I have like quick impression of this palette. But I might do long time review when I have like some time in summer to use this, and also find my additions for this palette. I have some ideas what I will add, and if you want to know more, I will link the stream where I open this palette and think the 4 colors I might add here. So yeah, thanks for watching and hope this was helpful. Bye.